So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 83 of our Portsmouth Criminal on the PS4 FIFA 15, and we're going to be kicking off this episode with a away game up against Cardiff, and it is going to be in the FA Cup. So it's going to be a very difficult game to try and progress in the FA Cup. I'm really hoping we can do our very best, but it's going to be a difficult game, especially when we've got, they have quite a strong squad out, and especially when they've got the likes of Daly on the wing. He is a very promising youngster who I may be trying to sign very soon. But the first chance the game does actually fall to us. Halilovic does very well. He runs down the wing, plays the ball into the box. It comes to Mandron, and Mandron picks up a very good goal there in the 20th minute and puts us 1-0 up against Cardiff in the 20th minute. So very pleased there that Mandron picks up a goal, which I believe could be his first goal of his new career at Portsmouth, sorry. But it's very pleasing to see him score a goal. We do get another good chance here as Nemella plays the ball through. He plays a lovely first-time ball through to Zivkovic. He has a good shot, but unfortunately, it was absolutely delightful save from Marshall in the Cardiff net to deny us from getting our second goal of the game and deny Zivkovic of getting a wonderful goal there. But actually there, a lovely leap from him and a lovely strong hand. But from the free kick, we do put a lovely ball in the box. It comes to Stones, our new signing, and a fantastic guided header into the far corner of the net, leaving Marshall no chance of saving that one. And thankfully, we double our lead in the 28th minute with a lovely header from John Stones, and what a fantastic goal that was as well. Marshall was getting nowhere near that one, and he outjumps maybe Sahar or maybe Theodore Kataril. Theodore's there, so it might be Sahar, but a very good leap from him. But they do have a very good chance here as Jones plays the ball through, and thankfully Scuffet makes a brilliant save. Just like Marshall saved Zivkovic's, Scuffet saves their striker's effort. But they do get a good chance to get themselves back in level terms, and unfortunately a mix-up between Scuffet and Chambers gives them a goal, and they wasn't going to miss from there. Both goalkeeper and right back were on the floor, and he has the simplest of finishes as he slots the ball into the empty net. And unfortunately, Cardiff found themselves back in the game. It was a very poor mix-up from both Chambers and Scuffet. Chambers didn't think Scuffet was going to get there. He touched the ball. It was just a mess up, basically. But thankfully, it didn't count for anything as we ended up winning the game 2-1. I actually skipped the player rating, so I'm sorry about that, but we ended up beating 2-1. We then have a game which I was very disappointed, to be honest, because we had a game, then we were supposed to have a week and a half rest, and then suddenly the Everton game appeared and it said the game had been rescheduled. So in the end we only had a two-day rest. So basically all of our players had to be rested, and we had to play our whole second side, and Mandron was going to be playing up front even though his energy was quite low as well. He was actually in the yellow playing this game, so we had to try and do our very best. But the first chance of the game does actually fall to them. Lukaku hits it first time as the ball come over his shoulder, but thankfully Scuffet makes a good save. But in the 45th minute we have a good chance. Mandron runs down the wing, he cuts inside, should be scoring, but unfortunately Coleman makes a fantastic block as the ball gets diverted over the crossbar. But from the corner we do actually whip the ball in the box, and actually there was a very good block from Coleman, but we whip the ball in the box through Amiobi. It comes to Mandron, and Mandron, the tall 6'3" man in the middle, wins the header, slots the ball into the back of the net, and just before half time, the best time to score, we had scored a fantastic goal from our number 9, and maybe he is starting to find form at the club. I wasn't very convinced about him. I'm still not very convinced about him. I don't think he's as good as Dembele, but I think it was worth selling Dembele because we picked up Stones, Chambers and Mandron, which is very good as well. But so they do get a good chance here. They whip the ball in the box. It comes to Barkley, hits the underside of the crossbar. We miss the header, and it comes to McGeady, and he slots the ball into the back of the net in the 90th minute. So in the last kick of the game, they scored with a header. It was a wonderful header from Barkley. Thankfully, it did come off the underside of the crossbar, but some poor defending done there. The 65 rated centre defensive mid, which we had to play in this game. I didn't want to, but we had to play him in this game, was found out, and a poor performance from him, and they do end up snatching 2 points right at the very end of the game. But here's a squad report here, and actually the likes of Halilovic has gone up to an 82 rated now, and the quality of the players that we've actually got at this Portsmouth squad now are very high, and I believe in the next at least 2 seasons we could be getting players in the 90 rated, because I think we could try and get in the Champions League. We'll be getting money, we'll be bringing players up, we'll be buying some players, and maybe we can buy another really big player soon, which I would love to sign the likes of someone like Aguero or someone like Karim Benzema, Van Persie, Rooney. Even though they're getting on a little bit, I would still love to sign them. The likes of Angel Di Maria. So they're the players that I would love to sign. If there's any players that you would like me to sign, or to keep in mind, but like expensive ones, like a one-off player that we would have to put all our money in to buy this one player. What player would it be? So please let me know in the comments down below what player you think I should try and sign. Even though if they're the world's best player, let me know in the comments down below. Personally, I don't want a goalkeeper because I think Scuffet's a good player. I personally would like a striker or a centre defensive mid, or maybe even a centre back. I don't really want a left back or a right back. So maybe the options are a centre back, a striker, which I'd most prefer. There's also a cam, which I'd love as well, and a right mid or a left winger. If there's anyone that you think could stand out for me, let me know in the comments down below. But Manchester United with some lovely play here. We give the ball away. It comes to Di Maria. Di Maria plays the ball to Mata. Mata plays the ball to Rooney. Play the ball back to Mata. Mata to Van Persie. Van Persie back to Mata. And Mata finishes off the move with a lovely finish into the top hand corner. And Manchester United just proved too good for there. Some lovely first touch football from them. And Juan Mata with his weak foot fires the ball right into the top hand corner and leaving Scuffet no chance. So we found ourselves 1-0 down at home against Manchester United. They were currently sitting in 6th place in the league, so hopefully we could try and get ourselves back in the game. But it was going to be very difficult. In the 77th minute, we do have a good chance, but thankfully Scuffet makes a fantastic save. And what a fantastic tackle it was from Chambers there. But we do get a good chance in the 87th minute. Divock Origi is running through one-on-one. Can we score the goal? He missed Kingsley Coman missed a chance in the previous episode against Chelsea. We miss another one here, but he has another good chance in the 90th minute to get the point, and thankfully this time he doesn't fail and he slots the ball into the back of net. And thankfully 2 90th minute goals, one against Everton, so we lost 2 points against Everton, but then we gained 2 points, gained a point in this one. So I was very glad that we managed to get a little bit of our own back and score a 90th minute goal ourselves. But that's actually going to be it for this episode. So if you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it's going to be very much appreciated. If you did enjoy it, then also subscribe if you're new, and that's actually going to be it. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.